Tokenization is at the cusp of global adoption. And surprisingly, this is the only area where some of the most conservative regulators, financial institution operators, crypto and Web 3.0 industry converge and agree on a point.
Since 2015, we have successfully turned around 11 properties across Europe and the Middle East.
Digital nomads are not only looking for a great accommodation and a nice breakfast. They want ways to generate passive income to finance their way of life. We host tens of thousands of clients each year in our on premises. And while other hotels just focus on bed and breakfast, we believe that we want to extend our services and our connection to our clients beyond the checkout time. Because digital nomads are not only looking for a great accommodation and a nice breakfast, but they're looking as well to belong to a community of like-minded people. They want to have learning experiences and learning opportunities, as well as ways to generate passive income to finance their way of life.
Where we feel that these asset owners should not have to build their own tech. They should have a tech platform readily available, not just for the front end side of it, not just for the retail investors and the asset owners, but there are many, many back office operations that need a lot of automation and streamlining. So real-world asset tokenization is at the cusp of global adoption. And surprisingly, this is the only area where some of the most conservative regulators, financial institution operators, as well as the crypto and Web 3.0 industry converge and agree on a point. Because both these communities feel that through real-world asset tokenization, you can increase the mobility of rolling out assets to retail investors globally. You avoid a lot of middleman operations. This is much more efficient. This immediately gives access to financial institutions, real estate developers, oil and gas asset owners, or any other asset class owner to be able to tokenize their assets and roll these out to the retail investors without all the bureaucracy in the middle. So right from some of the most, like I said, conservative banks like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and investment companies, and some of the biggest regulators in the world, such as the European Central Bank, the Bank of England. When you look at the comments from their leaders, you will see that they all feel that the real-world asset tokenization industry is here to stay. And this is potentially going to give a lot of dividends to both the asset owners as well as retail investors.
Convo is a young tech hospitality company that exists today in 4 countries in Europe and the Middle East. Our hotels are entrenched in their neighborhood and act as a connector between the international travelers and the local communities. We serve a wide range of travelers, ranging from international ones to the domestic travelers, to the voyagers, and definitely the digital nomads who are looking not only for the regular hospitality experience, but for products and experience that transcends the traditional services of hotels. We want to become a leader in this industry by focusing on the future of travel.
Resilience and innovation is at the heart of our vision. This requires a commitment to technical expertise, innovative thinking, our customer-centric approach, and a commitment to always staying ahead of the curve. Our vision is to be embracing technologies. We keep a close eye on emerging technologies and how to embed these into our guest experience, our streamlining our operations, and our overall effectiveness in our organisation. This keeps us relevant and competitive.
So Fragments is Avanza's real-world asset tokenization platform. It's a one of its kind ready-made marketplace which can be used by platform operators and asset owners to tokenize any underlying asset class and roll it out to retail investors. There are 3 aspects to Fragments. Fragments is for platform operators, which means people who want to launch a real-world asset tokenization marketplace For a number of asset owners, regardless of the underlying asset class, these platform operators can publish those assets, define monetization models, onboard different asset owners and their assets, and then have these assets ready for retail investors to invest into. In addition to platform operators, Fragments can be used by asset owners who could also be platform operators. So in Convo's case, Convo is the platform operator and Convo have their own assets for now. But in future, we have plans of making Convo a marketplace where other asset owners could publish their assets onto the platform and roll these assets or offer these assets to retail investors. The third side or the third aspect of Fragments is for retail investors. So this starts with a very well-regulated and stringent KYC and onboarding process where the retail investors are onboarded to the platform. And then they're made, all the assets onto the platform are made available to these retail investors to choose from. And then they start their investments into these platforms or into these assets. Then obviously there are many aspects for retail investors. They can check out the progress and the performance of these assets. They can choose to exit out of these investments. There's a whole secondary market side to the platform where an asset or where a retail investor, when they want to exit out of an investment, they will have a bunch of secondary buyers who would want to buy these investments or tokens from them. So there's a lot to offer for the retail investors that the platform offers. Through Fragments, what we've tried to achieve is to address this gap where we feel that these asset owners should not have to build their own tech. They should have a tech platform readily available, not just for the front end side of it, not just for the retail investors and the asset owners, but there are many back office operations that need a lot of automation and streamlining. So we've provided an end-to-end platform in the form of Fragments that streamlines all aspects and ends of tokenizing real world asset business. So we look at it as a business. We don't just look at it as just a tech play. There's a lot of operational overhead that needs to be streamlined. There's a lot of regulatory compliance that needs to be streamlined.
Due to its resilient business model, the culture of its team, and definitely the new partnership with Avanza, Convo is positioned to bridge the gap between traditional hospitality and the future of travel. We want to keep providing an excellent service, and hopefully this will build trust and have the clients more connected to our mission and be on board with us on our journey to success and growth. We see few hospitality players that are able to align their interests with their guests. Especially lately, we've seen the rise and fall of hospitality unicorns that have sacrificed their stakeholders' value to the fast growth. Our aim is to build not only a strong company, but a way that guests can connect, can book their stay in their desired location, can connect with like-minded community, and as well as be part of investment opportunities to generate passive income.
Since 2015, we have successfully turned around 11 properties across Europe and the Middle East. We have a proven track record in running profitable businesses with high occupancy rates and profitable margins.
The exciting news and always evolves around our future plans, which basically stems and are built on 4 pillars. The first pillar is definitely geographical expansion. We are gearing up to expand into 3 countries and add around 500 rooms to our portfolio in the coming 2 years. The second pillar is a deep dive into the technology and embed the different technologies in our business model and in our operations. Those technologies range from the tokenization and adding fractional ownership, green tokens, and loyalty programs. Definitely embedding AI and artificial intelligence in the decision-making and strategies in order to localize the new properties, identifying new gentrifying areas, and embedding chatbots in order to improve our 24/7 service. The third technology we're interested in are the virtual reality, where we use this technology for immersive experiences and showcasing the transformation of our properties. The third pillar is investing in our team and launch more sustainability initiatives. We believe that the team should grow, and the focus more and more should be on sustainable initiatives and dropping and reducing our carbon footprint. The fourth and most important pillar that started with us since the beginning of our operation is we need to stay agile, we need to stay adaptive to the changes in order to navigate through this ever-changing environment and always meet client expectations.
In order to achieve this edge, we have to build strong partnerships. Our collaboration and partnership with Avanza Innovations has allowed us to leverage their expertise in certain technologies such as Web 3.0, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and the tokenization of real-world assets. And we're really happy to be launching our new product, our new investment product, to our guests.
In 2022, Manuel comes to me with a very exciting proposition where he wants to disrupt the hospitality industry and he wants to tokenize the hospitality industry. Now, this of course is a very exciting proposition for Avanza because Avanza is a blockchain Web 3.0 company. And we have a product called Fragments that tokenizes real-world assets. So here was a chance for Avanza to join hands with Convo and potentially launch the first of its kind hospitality marketplace where the hospitality assets could be tokenized and rolled out and get offered to potentially global investors from all over the world. So since then, we've been working together on making Convo the first of its kind tokenized hospitality industry play. Regulation is a very gray area. Regulators are trying to keep pace with the changing industry. And this is where our advisory service comes in. I can think of a number of asset owners and platform operators who'd immediately like to tokenize a bunch of asset classes and roll them out to retail investors, potentially global investors. But the biggest hurdle is that they cannot navigate their way through regulation, through the monetization models, through the entire mathematics of this kind of a business. So this is where our advisory service comes in. We work with a lot of platform operators and founders who want to tokenize a number of asset classes and roll them out to retail investors. And we start from scratch. We start from a clean slate. We understand their requirement. We understand what kind of monetization model they want to have in place. And then we help them tokenize the asset classes, work with them, with the regulators to navigate through the regulation. So it's a very exciting new area. Where in addition to tech, there's a lot of advisory service that is also required, and we try to provide all of these services end to end.
Through Fragments, Avanza's latest blockchain platform, we will be able to manage securely our data and our clients' data, on top of improving our loyalty programs and make them more relevant and more efficient. Definitely, we're going to be using blockchain to offer opportunities and investments that the clients can actually experience before deciding to participate in. Combining our skill of finding and turning around highly distressed assets and transforming them into highly profitable businesses, the love for technology, and the investment management, we are launching this summer a new suite of products that will allow the guests not only to stay at our hotels, but owning their stay as well. Our tokenization program with Avanza will allow us to expand our product suite and launch innovative products that will transcend the regular and the traditional hospitality services.